Join me as I take on the challenge of boosting my mood with some simple healthy habits. Let's see if I can turn my day around. I think we can all agree that having a good mood can make all the difference in our daily lives. It affects how we interact with others, how productive we are, and even our overall well-being. But the thing is, many of us struggle with maintaining a good mood, and that's exactly what we're going to talk about today. When we think about mood, we often think about emotions, feelings, and mental health. And that's because our mood is closely tied to our mental well-being. If we're not taking care of our minds, we can easily fall into a funk that's hard to get out of. So, in this video, we're going to explore some simple healthy habits that can help boost our mood and improve our overall well-being. By the end of this video, you'll have a bunch of new tools to add to your toolkit to help you manage your mood and live a happier, healthier life. So, let's get started. Have you ever woken up feeling sluggish, unmotivated, and just plain unhappy? Maybe you're going through a tough time, or maybe you're just feeling meh. Whatever the reason, we've all been there at some point or another. And it's not just about feeling grumpy, it can affect our relationships, productivity, and even our physical health. One of the biggest challenges we face is finding the motivation to make a change. We know we should be exercising, eating right, and getting enough sleep, but somehow, we just can't seem to get into the habit. And when we're already struggling with our mood, it can feel like an insurmountable task. I know I'm not alone in this. Millions of people around the world struggle with their mood daily. It's a common problem that affects people from all walks of life, regardless of their background, age, or socioeconomic status. The good news is that we're not alone, and there is hope. By making some simple changes to our daily habits, we can start to see a positive impact on our mood. And it's not just about feeling better, it's about living a better life. When we're in a low mood, it can be hard to see a way out. It can feel like we're stuck in a rut, and we don't know how to climb out. But the truth is, we have the power to change our moods and our lives. We just need to take the first step. For many of us, the first step is admitting that we need to make a change. It's acknowledging that we're not okay and that we need to take control of our mental health. And that's exactly what we're going to talk about today. So, what are some common mood-related challenges that people face? Well, for starters, there's anxiety and depression. These are two of the biggest mood-related issues that people face, and they can have a huge impact on our daily lives. When we're struggling with anxiety or depression, it can feel like everything is against us. We can feel overwhelmed, hopeless, and just plain stuck. And it's not just about our mental health. It can also affect our physical health, our relationships, and even our productivity. Another common challenge is stress. We all experience stress at some point or another, and it can have a huge impact on our mood. Whether it's work-related, financial, or just plain old everyday stress, it can make us feel anxious, overwhelmed, and just plain unhappy. And then there's social media. Oh, social media. It's supposed to be this amazing tool that connects us all, But let's be real, it can also be a huge mood killer. When we're constantly comparing ourselves to others, feeling like we're not good enough, and seeing everyone else's highlight reels, it can be hard not to feel like we're just not measuring up. What about sleep? We all know we need to get enough sleep, but somehow, we just can't seem to get into a regular routine. And when we're not getting enough sleep, it can affect our mood, our energy levels, and even our physical health. And finally, there's nutrition. We all know we should be eating healthy, nutritious foods, but sometimes, it can be hard to resist the temptation of junk food and sugary snacks. And when we're not fueling our bodies with the right foods, it can affect our mood, our energy levels, and even our physical health. So, how can we overcome these challenges and start to see a positive impact on our mood? Well, that's exactly what we're going to talk about next. When it comes to boosting our mood, there are a few key habits that can make all the difference. One of the most important is exercise. Exercise is a natural mood booster that can help reduce anxiety and depression, improve our sleep, and even increase our energy levels. Another key habit is nutrition. When we're fueling our bodies with the right foods, we can start to see a positive impact on our mood. Foods that are high in omega-3s, antioxidants, and fiber can help reduce inflammation, improve our mood, and even increase our energy levels. Mindfulness is another habit that can help boost our mood. When we're mindful, we're present in the moment, and we're not worried about the past or the future. We're not comparing ourselves to others, and we're not feeling anxious or overwhelmed. Social connections are also crucial for our mood. When we're surrounded by supportive people who care about us, we can start to feel more confident, more happy, and more fulfilled. And finally, there's self-care. When we're taking care of ourselves, we're showing ourselves that we're worth it. We're worth the time, the effort, and the love. And when we're taking care of ourselves, we can start to see a positive impact on our mood. I want to share a personal story with you that exemplifies the power of these habits. A few years ago, I was going through a tough time. I was struggling with anxiety and depression, and I just didn't know how to get out of it. But then I started making some changes. I started exercising regularly, I started eating healthy foods, I started practicing mindfulness, and I started focusing on my social connections. It didn't happen overnight, but slowly, I started to see a change. I started to feel more confident, more happy, and more fulfilled. And it wasn't just about my mood, it was about my overall well-being. I had more energy, I was sleeping better, and I was even more productive. So, what can we take away from this story? We can take away the importance of taking action. We can take away the importance of making small changes to our daily habits. And we can take away the importance of being patient, kind, and compassionate with ourselves. So, what are the key habits that we've discussed today? We've talked about exercise, nutrition, mindfulness, social connections, and self-care. These are the habits that can help boost our mood, improve our overall well-being, and even increase our productivity. Remember, it's not about making huge changes to our lives. It's about making small, simple changes to our daily habits. It's about taking control of our mental health, and it's about showing ourselves that we're worth it. So, I want to encourage you to take the first step today. Start with one habit, and see how it goes. Whether it's exercising for 10 minutes a day, eating one healthy meal a day, or practicing mindfulness for 5 minutes a day, it's a start. And who knows, you might just be surprised at the positive impact it can have on your mood. Thanks for watching. Please like, subscribe, and click on the bell for more health tips and updates. And don't forget to share your mood-boosting habits in the comments below.